Hi. Oh my goodness. That was really, really weird, you guys. Really strange, I'll tell you. Very strange, very strange. So I was trying to set up a stream, right? And all of a sudden, everything went off. The lights, the computer, everything just shut down. And I was like, okay, I know I paid my power bill. So it's not that, okay? I know I paid my power bill. It was $800 and something because I was a little bit behind. That was paid. And I know everything should be just fine. So I knew it wasn't that. Then I started thinking, shit, is this it? Is this the end? Is it finally happening? Everyone's been talking about it for so long. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Maybe Christ is returning. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Christ is returning. That's going to be an amazing day, isn't it? Not if you know him. Okay, if you don't know him, it's going to be a scary day for some. But some people may think they know him, and they don't. Listen, we all sin and come short of the glory of God. Absolutely. I'll be the first to raise my hand. But it's what you do with that sin. That kid's sinning over there. We come out of the womb sinning, right? That's what we're told. We come out of the womb getting into trouble. Like when we're kids disobey, right? They're not taught to disobey, are they? No one teaches them to disobey. Nobody teaches them to do things that they know they shouldn't do, and the repercussions could be very harmful, like touching something hot or, things like that, running out into the road. But they do it because guess what? It's natural from the day that we are born for us to be sinful. It's just, we are. And I can't stand it when people say, oh, it's okay. God will forgive me. Hello, Lady K. Hi, honey. Good. I'm glad you're listening. I'm trying to let people know if they're subscribed or not. A lot of people think they're subscribed and they're not. They come back and they say, oh, it's unsubscribed me or whatever. So I put it on subscribers only. Okay. So make sure you're subscribed so then you can get notifications and then I'll know who's subscribed. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart, but it's so true. Please drive safe. It's so true. Like there's so many people that give themselves a pass to do wrong or to sin just because they know if they ask for forgiveness, then they're absolved from their sin, right? That's not necessarily true. It's not necessarily true. God knows where your heart is. God knows if you've accepted him, Jesus, into your heart or not. So if you continue to repeat the same sin with no guilt, no shame, no confessing your sin, none of that, then he knows you don't have him in your heart. Now, there's a difference when you're maybe battling an addiction, you're battling something that you're trying to give up, you're trying to release to God. That's different because he knows when that's happening. He knows everything. So I'm just saying there's going to be people that are going to be pretty terrified when they see what happens the day Christ returns. I believe they will be given a chance, though, to accept him into their heart. I don't know. People, they say that when you are a Christian, you shouldn't fear death. You shouldn't be worried about death. I am. I guess I'm more concerned. I'm worried about the way I'm going to die. Not so much death itself and where I'm going or any of that. Because we really don't know for sure. We know what we believe, and that's that. But I'm more worried about how I'm going to die. I don't want to drown, or I don't want to be in a fire, or I don't want to be stabbed. There's so many things. Hi, Coachisms. How are you? Live every day as if it's your last. Tomorrow is never given. That's right. That is so true. And isn't it easy to lose sight of that, though? For me, I tend to be somebody who worries. I worry and I worry and I worry and I worry some more. And then when I'm done worrying, I worry some more. I am a huge worrier. I always have been. And I've really tried to work on it, giving up to God the things that I can't control, right? But it's hard. It's really hard to do that. Especially if you have loved ones that you're worried about, like right now, my daughter, she went to the hospital. I haven't heard back from her. She went to the hospital. Said she was having some not cramping, but some sharp pains in her lower abdomen. And she was getting really anxious and stuff. And so she said that, her husband took her to the hospital because she wanted to get some tests done. She needs to make sure that the baby's okay. And the big thing she was concerned about is preeclampsia, I guess. I never had that when I was pregnant. But she's a worrier too. And unfortunately, I think she got it from me, I used to struggle with worry, and yes, giving up to God is hard. 90% of the stuff people worry about have already been decided. Exactly. Yes. That is so true, Coachisms. Yes. There's already an outcome that's planned. It's already going to happen. And it does no good for us to worry, but we still do, don't we? And how do we quit that? How do we stop worrying so much? It literally sometimes, you guys, it controls me. While I'm working or whatever, my mind is always on something. Typically, it's something I'm worried about, And I just want to say, I put up that community post about Sosa and that lump on him. Hi, baby. And I just want to make sure everybody knows this, that I did say, whatever tips people send in Cash App, I'm going to use that towards his vet bill. But in no way am I asking anybody for a penny. I'm not asking anybody to give me any money towards the vet bill. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, sometimes it might be cool, when we super chat people or send them PayPal or send them Cash App or whatever, if we got to see what they, spent it on sometimes. Not because it matters. It doesn't, right? It doesn't matter. I just think it's kind of cool, cool to see what they spend it on. So if you see that post, please, I didn't even put my Cash App link in there. So I'm not asking for any money. Okay. Just know that. When I try to go to sleep, I worry until I finally fall asleep. Oh, honey, Lady K, how's your business going? Sosa, can I have a break? How's your business going, sweetie? I got him a ball. See, I don't understand when people have animals, when they can go to the store and do a huge, $200 and something and come home with nothing for your pet. I don't understand that. Like, I always have to bring something home for Sos. Always. Huh, baby? You're always getting something, aren't you? What? You're always getting something. What else did you get? Did you get some new treats too? Did you get some new treats, buddy? Do you like this? He's so gentle. Watch. Isn't he cute? Are you cute? Are you cute? I love it when he does this. He goes, come here. Come say hi. Come. Is that Robert? Hi, Robert. Hello, darling. Say hi to Robert, Sos. Say hi. Say hi. Do you want it? Can I have a kiss? Give me a kiss. No, give me a kiss. Thank you. There you go. I know he's wanting to play, but Grandma needs some alone time. Grandma needs, I don't know where my son went. The car's here, but he's not. So I'm wondering if his dad picked him up when I was at work or something. No, was he here when I got home from work? I don't remember. But he's gone. What are you doing? Really? So yeah. Worrying, Lady K, I get it. Worrying is just we just opened up a new shop at a new location. We opened a boutique. How awesome. That's awesome. After some time it would hit me that I need to pray and ask the Lord to show what. Yes. See, and a lot of times I'll ask God to please. Thank you for the 3 thumbs up. It says there's 10 people watching. Well, it keeps changing, but if you want to get those thumbs up, that's great. Thank you. If not, no worries. That's the thing. Yeah. I ask God to please help me with that. I mean, God says we need to ask him for what we need, right? We need to ask him for what we need, and it's okay. Now, if you're always asking for things and never giving, never doing, then that's a problem, I'd say. But how much of your time are you setting aside for God? How much of your time do you talk about him to other people? Do you witness to other people? Do you pray for other people? I'm not going to throw in, do you go to church? Because I don't believe in my heart that you have to go to church to have a relationship with God or to be a Christian. I believe it's all in here. Going to church is a great thing. Going to church helps you meet other people that are kind of trying to, live the same path, walk the same path, try to do the right thing. But then again, there's a lot of that's why my mom didn't go to church. She said when she grew up, they went to church every freaking Sunday. And, there were freaking, what's in our family, PEDOS, you know what I mean? So it's, I've been trying to brush my hair a lot more because it helps it. So I'm not being vain. Just shut up. Shut up if you want to say I'm vain. I'm not. I'm just trying to brush it. So yeah, we need to ask God for what we want, even though he knows what we want. You still need to get in the practice of asking him for what we want, communicating with him, and also being grateful and thankful for what he does do, what he blesses you with. Like somebody on here sent Cash App today, and it was already more than generous, right? And I messaged and I, told her my appreciation for her. And then she sent another one. It's like, I need to learn to accept things and be grateful for them. And, I believe what comes around goes around. So, maybe it's God's way of saying, you know what, you've done kind things for people. So let somebody do something kind for you. That's how I have to look at it, because I'm not good at that. And I'm really working on it. Kylo knows when you walk in the door with bags, he is going to get something. Right. Yes, Lady K, that's exactly right. Because thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. Thank you. Same with Sosa. Like, I walk through the door and he's got his nose in the bags already, because he knows that, there's typically something in there for him. It's just like having a child. How many of you went to the store when your kids were little, and 9 times out of 10 would come back with something for one of your kids, both of them, or whatever? Me, because I don't know, as a mom, you're just always thinking of the ones you love. And I love this little guy. Well, he's not so little, okay? He's 138 pounds, but I think he's lost some weight, actually. I think he has lost some weight because we've been running. Are you stretching, baby? We've been running a lot, and for sure walking. And I think he's thinning out a little bit, aren't you, baby? Are you thinning out? He is like the sweetest dog, I think. Almost probably this. Come here, babe. The sweetest dog we've ever had. I mean, he's kind of mine now. I've kind of adopted you, baby, huh? I mean, when he takes something to eat out of your hand, he's very gentle. He loves me. He sleeps with me every night. He's gotten so good on our walks. Like, he's such a good boy. Are you a good boy? You a good boy? Huh? You a good boy? I love you. He lets me brush him for a long time, even though he hates it. Like, he likes it for a while, and then he's like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to be brushed anymore. I don't want it. So I feel blessed for him. He was here through my divorce, What? What do you got? Ew. Okay. He was here got me through my divorce. I didn't have anybody else. Oh, thank you, Lady K. I think I got a message from, I'm hoping it's my daughter. Watch out, babe. Hold on. Ow. God. My knees are killing me. My knees are literally killing me. Okay, let me see. I think she messaged. Hold on, I gotta check because, 1 second. Cause she, okay, hold on. So her initial message was, just want to let you know I'm in the hospital right now. I'm doing okay. I just had a scare. I had a nurse come to my house today and my blood pressure was pretty high compared to usual. Then I started getting some sharp cramping in my lower abdomen, and shortly thereafter started having a full-blown panic attack. Hold on, where am I? Genuinely thought I was dying and my body was shutting down. So I came to the hospital to get screened for preeclampsia and rule it out, and to make sure baby is okay. They're doing some tests, but they think I'm okay. And I might have just had 2 fluids. What? And then had a panic attack. But I'll update you once we know more. I feel a lot better than I did when I first got here. Just been munching on crackers and Jello and drinking water. So far, the blood work all came back good. Now just waiting on the urine. Okay, so urine came back normal too. Going home now. I love you more. Okay, good. Thank God. Hold on. Thank you so much, you guys, for your prayers. Thank you so much. Um, okay, please keep stress-free and rest as much as possible. Sleep with the angels. I always say that to her. Thank you so much for your prayers, you guys. She's okay. Okay. Thank God, right, souls? Thank God she's okay. Okay, should we do a body check? Hold on. Should we do a body check? Sosa, should we do a body check? What do you think, you guys? Okay, well, I don't know. Well, it's all about the angles, It's all about the angles. I don't know. So it's like, come here, handsome. Come here, baby. Oh, careful. Now, let me see if I can feel the lump. Sit. Let's feel the lump. Hold on. Sit. Sosa, sit. I was just bragging about how good you are. Here it is, right here. Sosa, hold on. Ooh, it's hard, you guys. Ooh, baby, come here. Let me see. See, you can't. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. It's all about the angles, y'all. Okay? Just know that. Okay? So, how are you guys doing? How you guys doing? I don't really care. I just want to look at myself, but I just want to hear myself talk, and I just want to, haters. Haters. If they didn't watch me, then I would have no content. I would have no views. I'm telling you this. If I had the majority of people that watched me, if they didn't like me, I would sign off and I'd be out. It wouldn't be worth a couple $100 a month, if that even, to be on here. Like, why? Are people that desperate that they want to be on social media and be a public figure so bad that they would rather have people that couldn't stand them be the majority of their audience? No, thank you. I don't want to go on the boat. God, stop asking me, dude. Leave me alone. Hi, Winona. I love you guys too. And I'm going to say it again. As much as I can love people through the internet, okay? Like, that's what I can say. I've never met the majority of you. I've met a couple of you, but like Robert, definitely Sean, I've met, Graceful Dragon, I've met these people and I love them. They're my friends and I love them very much. It's on a different level. You know what I mean? But from what I know of you guys on here, the words you type, the things you say, our discussions, I love you guys, and that's all it can mean. You know what I'm saying? That's all it can really mean. And the majority, not everybody, But a lot of people, it's all about making money. That's why they want to be on YouTube, right? That's why they want to be famous. I've had such a low amount of subscribers since I've been on here. Like I've said, I don't push out my videos. I don't hashtag. I don't do any of that stuff to try to get more subscribers. It's not that big of a deal to me, you know? Is it nice to make a few extra bucks? Sure. But I've got things in real life I have to give all of my attention to because that's what pays my bills. That's what feeds my face. That's what takes care of the dog, you know? So yeah, I mean, it's just sad because so many people put so much time and effort into social media when they're not going to go anywhere. It's like time now, you know, to get that through your skull. It's not going to go anywhere. Aw, thank you, Winona. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's not, I went to the store today and got the dog's pack of 3 balls. See, Robert? Yes. That's what we do. If you love your babies, then you're going to bring them home something. There's what was I going to say? And also, let your dogs have some fun. Like, when you're so invested again in social media that your poor animals have to sit in the house all day and lay around while you're trying to find things to become famous on YouTube for. I feel bad for the dogs. You don't get their nails trimmed. You don't get their shot. I mean, it's obvious. Like, if a dog has an ear problem, get it fixed. You know, if you pets are, to me, pets are like children. I would starve before I'd let Sosa go hungry. There's maybe I can count on one hand how many times he hasn't been taken on a walk for the day. Sometimes he gets 2, and they're long walks. It's just not around the block. I invest in good food for him, you know, good treats for him, and flea medication, that kind of stuff. That's what you have to do if you have a pet. And by the way, he's not even mine. So, you know, I hate seeing pets not taken care of. I really do. It breaks my heart. When they're used as a prop, it breaks my heart. You know, 12 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I still have to get this room done. I still have stuff in the other room that I need to bring into here and stuff in here I need to get out. I have to organize all my clothes and stuff. And, you know, I told you guys that maybe when I have time to do that, I'll do it on here and we can chat and you guys can keep me company because I don't know. Well, it's hard to do stuff because Sosa's under my feet constantly. And, you know, I'm trying to move furniture and do that stuff. It's hard enough for me already, but Sosa wants to help, you know. So Sosa wants to help Grandma. And see, he's just right here. You're always right by me, aren't you? Don't get under my chair. Oh my goodness. Remember the other night, you guys, when his leg got stuck under my chair? I don't know if I can change it now from subscriber mode to non-subscribers, to just public people can chat. But They only have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. So it's not going to kill you to make sure you're subscribed, right? Especially the ones that are in here all the time anyways. I've got my snacks that I keep right here. If you have not tried these, OMG, these are to die for. It's a cookie with hazelnut in the middle. Okay, those are very good. I always have really neat snack ideas. These, again, I still love. I get them. I'm trying to find them more now when they're on sale or at a store that's less expensive, because I'm not paying almost $3 a pack for these anymore. I'm not doing it. And then they restocked these. I'm really into the Asian snacks, you guys. These and then the other crackers that I get. Asians have the best snacks, I'm telling you. And the Bombas, those aren't Asian. Those are actually made in Jerusalem. Isn't that cool? But, oh, and then the other one I have is, hold on, I should probably put on some more comfortable pants. These shorts are kind of short. Hold on. Let me see what, something fell back there. Oh yeah, these are the other good ones. If you haven't tried these are, it's like bread with, it's like a crunchy bread with hazelnut in the middle. So, yes. You know what I'm thinking of doing, especially since somebody was so generous and sent me two. Oh yeah, Gigi. If that was you that sent that Cash App, honey, it had a different name. It had a different name on there. But if you sent a Cash App to me like shortly after that stream earlier, I want to thank you. If it wasn't you, Gigi, you know who you are. Thank you so much. So being that a couple people were so generous and sent me very generous tip today. I was thinking of doing a giveaway and putting all of my favorite snacks in there and some just little trinkets and stuff. I know B Lady has a box coming from me. It's taken me forever to get it together, but one time she had sent me a tip, and just to be kind, and it was very generous, and I said, you know what, I'm going to put a box together for you. I'm going to send you out some stuff. I think I sent her some stuff before, but it wasn't for this last time. I still owe her a box of stuff. So I'm going to do that for her because I owe it to her too. But I was thinking of doing that and then just throwing some little extra things in there. Just because you guys are so kind to me, you guys are really kind to me. And when I can give back, I love to give. It's just this last year's been pretty rough. Like I said, I haven't been, I don't want to say I'm broke because I'm not broke, but it hasn't gotten as scary for me, I don't think ever, as it has this last year. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. But I love to give back. Hey, Saint, you're Asian. I love Asian snacks, baby. You into Asian? In my country, cash is yen. So generous. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Gigi. You're so kind to us, Belle. Aw. Well, you're for us. Well, I'm glad you're here, Saint. You're really sweet too. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that. It's just a matter of when. I need to just start gathering, my favorite things. Just so you can try the things that I'm always talking about. I think you guys would really like them. So yeah, I think that would be kind of fun. And it won't all be snacks. Like I'll throw in some other things too. So aw, Lady K. I'm not always kind. Sometimes I can be a bitch, but I say, ow, I say I'm only a bitch really when, it's warranted. And I don't go around and fight with people on here and hate people on here. There are people I absolutely dislike and despise on here, yes. But I don't make videos on them and stuff. I do share my opinion on them because I want to and I have to. Like I have to. I have to vent. And you guys are here to listen. Hey Smokey, how are you? I have to vent. Oh, did she message me back? I just have to. Let's try to go around. Oh God. He won't stop. He's still asking me to go on his boat. He's like, let's try to go around 3 and I'll give you some money to cover you not working for the day. Like $200 sure beats working, LOL. No, I don't want to go. God. I tried to say it nicely, you guys. I really did. I'm not going out. Okay. I'm not going out with a dude for money. I think that would kind of make me, I love it, Saint. You a smoke with choo choo train. Listen, wouldn't that kind of make me what would that make me? Emily was going to date for money. Who? What do you think? $200? And no, I'm sorry. If I was going to go on a date for money with somebody, it would be more than $200. $200 ain't shit. Just kidding. Not for a date with me. No way. No. To be able to sit across from me and look in these big, beautiful brown eyes, no. $200 isn't enough. It's not enough. Oh, and especially, why do you think he's saying the boat? Do you think maybe it's because he wants to see me in a bikini, possibly? I say no. Smokey, I mean, right? Like $200? What could I do with $200? How long would I have to spend with him too? That's another thing. If he expects me to drive to where the boat's launched, then that's probably an hour and a half, and then back, that's another hour. 3 hours drive time right there. And then however long he probably wants to do dinner and blah blah blah. No, I maybe I need to start bartering with it. Take him on a date at the mall where you guys buy more stuff. See, you know what's crazy, Saint? It's warranted. That's right, Lady K. Thank you. You understand. You know what's crazy though? And I've never understood this. You know how they have those sugar baby things or whatever, like women who find older men to date or whatever, so they get paid or what. Okay, a lot of them, I guess, date men just to have them go shop, take them shopping. Why me? No. Shopping would do me no good. What am I going to do with a bunch of clothes or shoes or whatever? Is that going to get me ahead of my life? No. I would not. Shopping? No. I would want cash money. No shopping. That's no. You can put it on your credit card and make payments on it? No. If I was in that situation, I would be like, you're paying me cash money. Hey, Ray. How are you? It's nice to see you again. World's oldest profession. That's right. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe prostitution should be legalized in every state. What do you think? Clothes helps. I get ahead in life, dress for the job. Well, yeah, I mean, an outfit, sure, but jewelry and no, I don't care about. I'm not a materialistic person. Again, I find my happiness when I'm able to take care of any animals I may have, kids, help them, whatever. When I'm able to pay my bills and put food in my refrigerator. Like, if I can't, shit, what's the date today? Oh, it's the 10th. Thank God. The 17th, it's due. I have to make my Ulta credit card payment. That freaked me out. I've never been late, ever. So I'm like, I can't. So that's all I care about. As long as I have gas and I've got my bills paid, the lights are on, the internet works, and I have food in the refrigerator, Sosa's got food, I'm content at that point. Would it be nice to have extra money? Sure. But that's just not there right now. I'll get there. That's what I worry about most, is making sure bills are paid, right? You mean sex for money straight up. Some forms of dating are slow drip prostitution. So it's all slow drip prostitution. Robert says, if you want to stop the emails about the boat, just tell him you're a lesbian and have no interest in being on a boat with a man. I bet they stop. Well, he's known me since high school, though. He knows I am not. Maybe I could just tell him, you know what? I haven't come out yet. I haven't told everybody, but men just don't do it for me anymore. And, that's right, Smokey. Money isn't everything. Look at what money does to so many people. Most girls admit they want money from men and give the goods in exchange. I'm not a lesbian. No. I wouldn't even consider myself bi either. Yep, that's right. People change. And don't think I haven't thought about it. I mean, don't think I haven't thought about it. Like I said, I've been with women before, and I'm not ashamed of it. But to be honest with you, I wasn't that into it. It wasn't. When I was with women, I was always, I'd say most of the time, on out drinking or on ecstasy. Like those are the times that I would, because our inhibitions lower, and we're more apt to do things that maybe we've had deep down inside us, maybe, but I don't know. I could be with a woman in a relationship if there was no sex, if there was no intimacy. I could, because I'm just not. Now listen, I find women beautiful. I find the woman's body beautiful. Women are beautiful, but that's a lot different. Finding them beautiful and attractive is a lot different than being attracted to them. I'm just not physically attracted to women. But then again, I'm not physically attracted to men either. So wait, hold on. How does this work? I'm not physically attracted to women. But when I think about it, I'm not when I see a man, I'm not physically attracted to them. I mean, I find them good looking. I find them hot, whatever. But then I also can look at a woman and find her very good looking or hot or sexy or whatever. So I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know. I just say, you know what? Be free. Do whoever you want, I think It's the person they are. Yes, he doesn't need to know the truth. That's right. Like men, attracted to big, beautiful black women. Aw. I mean, there's some really beautiful, bigger women too. And I wish women would stop this ideal that they have to be perfect. It's funny, as the older I get, the more accepting I'm becoming of who I am. And funny thing is, I am more secure with what I look like now and who I am now than I was in my 20s. I'm not trying to sound conceited, because you guys know me. You know that, I mean, you know me on here. But when I started on here, oh my gosh. I mean, no. I was very insecure. Not insecure, but didn't take compliments well, anything like that, like I didn't in my real life either. But I find myself more attractive now than I feel like I was in my 20s. I do. And I think a lot of it is how I've grown and changed, and how I'm comfortable with what I look like and where I'm at right now. I take pride in my work ethic. I take pride in my family values. I take pride in the way I raise my kids. Sure, I enabled my son a little too much. Could be worse. But I've stayed in this house for 9 years, been able to make the payments. I've managed money well enough to be able to never be late for my credit card payments. I got my car back. I paid my car. That was almost $1,000 right there. I got the 2 new tires for it. So, and I did this by myself. So, you know what? When you're getting things accomplished, don't be so hard on yourself. Focus on the things that you have been able to achieve, and look at where you came from and where you are now. And if you're in a better place now, then you need to be damn proud of yourself. And if you're not in a better place, if you've gone backwards, then just pick yourself up, make some goals, and start again. You have to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying until you get it. You have to. And that goes with anything in life. It goes with anything in life. Unfortunately, when it comes to kids, we don't get a do-over, right? We don't get a do-over raising our kids. And so when my daughter and her husband were here last night, and we talked about, their childhood and all this stuff, and, I always apologize to my daughter, to my kids, and say, I know I wasn't a perfect mother. I know I screwed up things sometimes. And I said, I just always want you to know that my heart was always in the right place. And I did what I did because I love you. And I know for kids, they don't get it when they're kids. They just don't understand that. But it's kind of crazy now when they come back and say, Mom, we know you loved us. You showed us every day. Everything you did, we know, we can see when we look back. And I'm like, so make sure, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be giving your kids any drugs, don't, don't do any of that. Don't try to be their friend until they're old enough and out of the house. Then you can be friends, but still be a parent. Look at that, you guys. It's getting bigger. Can you see it? My bone is starting to stick out right here, right there. That's my arthritis. Oh my gosh. my daughter was like, Mom, that's terrible. I'm like, I know. Aw, Smokey, you're going to make me blush. I wouldn't say gorgeous, but okay, just accept it. Bella, shh. He doesn't need to know you. So proud of you. Thank you, Smokey. I hope I feel more attractive when how old are you again, Saint? I forgot. Well, I showed you guys. Okay, some of you may not have seen this, but listen, when I'm telling you, I think that I like my body better now. I'm going to say I do, except for the skin from the cesarean, that little bit of skin. Other than that, I'm happy. So also sleeping on the floor right there. I'm happy with my figure. I mean, I'm not, hold on. Let me do it. Wait, what does somebody else do? I mean, hold on. Wait, what? It's all about the angles. So, no. When I say I like my body now, what good would it be for me to have this body anymore? So that's the body I had in my 20s. Actually, into early 30s, right? Would it be nice to have that tummy again? And that, look at, I had such a small waist. But for what? Like, why do I need to have a banging body anymore? Just to show off? I don't want to be showing off my body. Like, who do I need to show off my body to? Aw, Saint, thank you. Oh, you guys are sweet. See, when people would tell me that as a child, or tell my mom that, oh, she's so beautiful. Look at her big brown eyes. You have a gorgeous daughter, blah, blah, blah. My mother hated it. My mother would be like, go to your room. She did not like me getting any attention whatsoever. So that's how I learned to not accept compliments, because I was never allowed to. I was always told, go away, go away. Oh, don't tell her that. She's going to get a big head. A big head at 5 years old, 6 years old? Wait. Like, when people say my kids, when they say my son is so handsome, or my daughter's beautiful or whatever, like, I'm like, thank you. Like, I love it. I'm proud. Or if they say how smart they are or whatever, it's like, you want your kids to be better than you. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how a parent can be jealous of their child, and there are mothers out there that are jealous of their daughters. It's crazy. I would never be like that. Like, be proud. You created that. Well, God created it, but, through you. Don't ever be jealous of your daughter. It really fucks them up. Excuse my language. But having a jealous mother really, really messed my head up for a long time as a child and into adulthood. Your early 20s. You're a young boy. You're like my kids. They're in their early 20s. Men who will shower you with money, gifts, and affection. Oh, that's what you're saying, what I could get with this? Yeah. Maybe. I've talked to a few people that have said that a lot of those men now are liking women that are a little bit older, because they take out these young girls and they just make a fool out of themselves. And I'm like, well, I don't know about that. I want compliments. All girls call me. Oh, Saint, you're not ugly, honey. Come on, you guys. Give Saint some compliments. Tell Saint how hot he is, okay? Tell Saint he's gorgeous. Tell him. Saint needs some love right now. Love in the chat. Come on, guys. Let's give Saint some love. Saint, you'll find the right one. Wait, people call you ugly? Are you serious? Do people really say you're ugly, Saint? I will call somebody ugly, but only I'm mainly referring to how they act. If I call somebody ugly, typically I'm not even referring to their looks. I'm referring to their disgusting behavior. So yeah, I mean, there are people on YouTube I think are ugly, and I'm not talking about their looks, but with their behaviors and their personalities, it makes them physically ugly to me. No, that's sad. Who? Wait a minute. Saint, let me at him. Who says that to you? Who calls you ugly to your face? So that's sad, huh? So if anyone called you ugly, I'd beat him up. I would beat him up. He smells coconut. He loves coconut oil, you guys. He smells it. You like that? You want some? Here, I got to give him some coconut oil. Hold on. You watch this. This dog. Okay, but I can't give him that one that I just used. Hold on. You know what's kind of cool though, you guys, is that at least I lived some years of my life where I got to experience what it was like to have that banging body and to be able to wear cute little hoochie clothes and, show off what I had. There was a time and a place for that. I was able to do that. So, and I lived a party life. I did all that stuff. I didn't get married until I was 29. So, I got pregnant at 29 too, so it's like, I don't know. No, got married at 29, got pregnant at 30. So anyways, no. Hold on a second. I'm like, I know I'm wrong. We dated 5 years before I got married. I got pregnant, had my son, and then got married because my son was at my wedding. My baby boy was at my wedding. So anyways, a lot of people don't even get to experience feeling good about, being in a bikini or whatever. So I'm fine. I'm fine with what I have now. I'm good. I'm not going to kill myself trying to freaking, lose weight. Sure, I could use toning up a little bit, but you know what? It's not that important to me right now. It's just not. Baby, I got to give him some coconut oil. Let me dig some out of here. Hold on. Let me find something to dig it out, honey. Hold on. I thought I had a little thing up here to use. Hold on. Stay there. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold on. All right, buddy. I'm coming. Hold on. Let's go. He loves this shit. He loves this stuff. Sosie, you want some? Look at him. Look at him. Sosie, you want some? You want some coconut oil? Can you sit? Sit down. Good boy. Look at him. Look at him sniff it. What's this? What is that? What is that? You want some? Oh, get it. You want some? Here. Here, hold on. He loves this stuff. He loves it. You getting it? There's more, baby. Here's some. He's trying to get it with his teeth. Here, I'll help you. Ew, I have to wash my hands. Ready? Okay, get that little piece right there. See it? See, he loves it. He loves the coconuts, don't you? You love the coconut oil, huh? You love that stuff, huh, baby? You can't have a whole bunch, baby. You can't have a whole bunch. You had enough. Quit trying to get more. That's enough for right now, honey. Hold on. That's enough for now, okay? That's enough for right now, honey, okay? Look at him. He's trying to find out where it is. Quit. So here's this other amazing stuff. Watch out. Oh, where's your paw? Oh, let's see. I've been missing some comments. This is CBD oil. You can't have that. You just tell your YouTube mamas all about it and we'll take care of it. I love it. I love it, Lady K. Saint, you're a sexy man. You guys are awesome. Smash that thumbs. Thank you. Spend a little more yen on those girls and they will stop calling you ugly. Always worked for me when I lived in Japan. Yes, Robert lived in Japan. Robert, you know my ex too? He went to school in Japan with his people. Hey, his people at community college. So he lived in Japan for a while. And the girls loved him. They absolutely fell in love with him because here's this tall, white, blonde-haired, 6'4", 6'3" American man, right? And he did some modeling and stuff. So, all these little, Japanese girls were just head over heels for him. He shared a lot of pictures with me and stuff too. Tip jar Bella does. Oh, thank you, Lady K. Thank you for posting that. Hey, you guys, you know I never expect it. It's always appreciated. Everybody likes a tip here and there, but I know times are tough for a lot of people. Maybe one of us will win the lottery. I'm telling you, if any of us win the lottery, well, I know if I win the lottery, there's going to be a lot of happy people because I will definitely be helping a lot of people. I used to have blonde hair too. It's crazy. My hair used to be completely blonde. I'll have to try the coconut oil with Kyla. Oh, Kyla will love it, Lady K. I'm telling you. And you probably already know this, but also pumpkin. And that's really good for them too. But I can't get this off of here. They love pumpkin. But the coconut oil, he could eat that whole jar if I would let him. He would eat. I gotta go. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta go spend some time with myself. Ooh. Just kidding. Some of the girls on the social media that can sit there and act all sexy and seductive, anytime I try to do that, I start laughing. Like, I am not one of those women that can like make love to the camera. Like, I can't like sit there and be like, talk sexy or I just can't. I'm just not. I start laughing because I think it's ridiculous. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. Hey, big boy. Show me them guns. You guys gotta try. It's on Stars. You gotta watch the show Dublin Murders. It's only one season right now, but I got hooked on it and I watched, I think it's like 8 episodes. I watched all 8 episodes, not in one night, but over a short period of time. I like the shows that are like in, different, what would you call them? Like the UK and, Finland, like all these other, I don't know what those areas are called, but there's a name for it. I'm not very good with geography, but I love those like cop shows, those crime shows from those places. It's really cool. 15 thumbs up. Keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming. Thank you. Now, I am getting some muscles. Look at that. Look at that. I lift a lot. Lift a lot of weight. Look at that. Look at them guns. Ow. Now my finger's stuck. This is what happens. Ow. I can't. My finger is stuck like that. Ugh. Oh, come on. See? I can't get. Ow. 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 Look at it. I feel literally. I'm decrepit, so help. I know. I can't get it to move. Come here. I love you. Kiss it. Will you kiss it and make it better? Will you kiss it? Ow. It hurts. Literally, it just sticks straight down. Look at that. I'm not kidding. Look at it. Come on. It does that sometimes when I blow dry my hair. When I brush my teeth, it does the same thing. Ow. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ow. Come on. It eventually, it's fine. Okay. I think I got it. Ow. Hold on. Okay, I can move it now. Oh, God. That hurts like a son of a bitch. So sad. You can't have any more. So there was a couple other things I wanted to share. Remember I told you guys I saved a couple things to talk about? Sosa, you can't have any more, honey. Okay. 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 I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's alexithymia. How do you say that? ALEXITHYMIA. Is it alexithymia? How do you say? Anyways, so I found this in Psychology Today. I think it sounds really interesting. So it's talking about how research is showing that maltreatment in childhood is linked to alexithymia in adulthood. Is that how you say that? I don't know. So people who experienced maltreatment in childhood, such as physical, emotional, or SA, or physical or emotional neglect, tend to exhibit higher levels of alexithymia in adulthood, according to new research published in Psychological Bulletin. The findings suggest that early experiences of maltreatment can have long-lasting effects on emotional development. Alexithymia, also known as emotional blindness, is a condition characterized by difficulty in identifying and describing emotions. It is now recognized as a personality trait rather than a psychosomatic disorder, and it is believed to be relatively stable over time. It has been associated with various impairments, including difficulties in emotional processing, identifying facial expressions, and understanding and relating to the emotions of others. It is also considered a risk factor, such as affective disorders, it's considered a risk factor for psychopathologies such as affective disorders, self-injury, personality disorders, and eating disorders. Individuals with alexithymia often experience challenges in their interpersonal relationships, exhibiting limited socioaffective skills, decreased empathy, and a tendency to avoid close social connections. It talks about the authors of a new book. As a clinical intern in a pediatric psychiatric clinic, I had the privilege of working closely with children who had experienced neglect or abuse. During my time in the clinic, I noticed that many of these children were struggling with understanding and expressing their emotions. This was having a significant impact on their daily lives and impeding their progress in therapy. It was this realization that sparked my interest in delving deeper into the connection between child maltreatment and alexithymia. I wanted to explore how these experiences shape emotional understanding, experiences, and regulation, and ultimately how they affect mental health outcomes. It was during my search for research opportunities in this area that I connected with Annette Talman, who mentored me in this project and supported my exploration of this topic. So they go on to say to investigate the relationship between child maltreatment and alexithymia, the researchers conducted a meta-analysis, a statistical technique that combines the results of multiple independent studies to obtain a more comprehensive and reliable understanding of a particular research question. The researchers searched for relevant studies, selected those that met specific criteria, and extracted data related to child maltreatment and alexithymia. Talked about how many studies they did, how many participants in total, blah, blah, blah. The researchers found a positive relationship between child maltreatment and adult alexithymia. Regardless of the type of maltreatment, experiencing maltreatment as a child was associated with higher levels of alexithymia in adulthood. Emotional abuse and emotional neglect were found to be the strongest predictors of adult alexithymia. These types of maltreatment, which are often more implicit and harder to recognize than physical or SA, can hinder the development of secure attachment between caregivers and children. I mean, it's a long article. It's very interesting, but neglect is a huge one. And what happened? Where's Rob? How you doing, Rob? No, I'm impressed. Should I buy them necklaces? World oldest profession, right? Give them cash money. That's what they want. I don't understand. Something happened. There was like 15. Oh, hold on. There was like 15 people. 15 thumbs up too. And it's like, it shows 4 now. Now it's going up to 6. There's something going on with this thing. I don't know what it is. YouTube's acting strange. But anyways, neglect is a big one, you know. Ooh, that's a big one. Neglect is a big one. That's it's crazy because a lot of us end up choosing a spouse, right, that mirrors pretty much our abuser as the parent that's the abuser, you know? Like my mother was my abuser. And so, well, my father was too, but in a different way. Yeah, he was more of a sicko. My mom was just a mean, angry mommy dearest, you know? Yours shows 8. Yeah. So it dropped really quick from like 15 to 8 or whatever it was. Well, my end said 4, but I need to get rid of a lot of my makeup. So that was one thing I thought I found interesting. And then, there's another, I already told you guys about Washington, that judge ruling for Washington to pay $100 million for people who were incarcerated that should have been in a mental institution getting help instead. But this one's very interesting. It's sad. I mean, thank God the girl is fine, but this is an article that talks about a 14-year-old girl that went missing and where she was found. She was found at a military camp, you guys. At a military, yes, on base. I mean, a military base. So a Marine was released after being questioned about missing 14-year-old girl found at Camp Pendleton. A U.S. Marine has been released back to his military command after being questioned about a once missing teen girl who was found last month in a Marine Corps barrack in California. A Marine's spokesperson said Monday. The Marine, whose name has not been released and who is stationed at California's Camp Pendleton, was questioned by the Naval Criminal Investigative Service and was released pending further investigation. The girl had been reported missing by her grandmother on June 13th, according to the San Diego County Sheriff's Department. On June 28th, she was discovered in the barracks at Camp Pendleton. The Marine who was taken into custody for questioning serves with Combat Logistics Battalion 5, 1st Marine Logistics Group. This command takes this matter and allegations very seriously. The incident is under investigation, and we will continue to cooperate with NCIS and appropriate authorities, Palmer said. Detectives interviewed the teen. The family was offered services, and she has been returned to her grandmother, according to the Sheriff's Department. So there has been requests for comment by news stations, and they are declining. They're declining to speak on it. Isn't that sad? I mean, thank God they're okay, right? Or thank God she's okay. But how sad. A 14-year-old girl was found there. You love watching NCIS? Wait, what's wrong? What happened? You can call me too tall. It's usually it's a government that calls me Rob. Oh. I'm over here dangling donuts for the critters. Aw. Hi. Those of you who know, no. Those of you who know what I'm doing, no. Okay. I'm not really being weird. I'm not really being in love with myself. My mom was hiding out with the Marine who I'm sure didn't know she was only 14. See, it'll be interesting to find out, right? Like, well, I don't know. Are they even supposed to have people there, Robert? I don't know. Like, I don't know what the rules are, but I would think that they aren't supposed to have anybody there. Rob, I love all your little emojis. They're cute. But yeah, so I mean, I really only come on here to, hear my own voice and look at myself in my reflection here, Hi. God, I don't know how anyone is like that. Okay, stop. Okay, getting rich isn't the American dream anymore. Here's how people define success instead. Okay, the American dream has long been equated with economic achievement and wealth, but these days, amid high levels of inflation and nationwide consumer debt, getting rich feels harder to achieve than ever, leading Americans to develop a new definition of success. Oh. Okay. That's according to a recent GoDaddy survey, which asked more than 1,000 U.S. small business owners to describe what achieving the American dream entails to them. 54% of respondents defined it as feeling happy in life, and 49% said it involved freedom to follow my passions. 56% still cited wealth as a motivator, saying they wanted to make enough money to live a comfortable lifestyle, but roughly 3/4 of the respondents said their definition has changed since they were a kid. Owning a home, historically seen as a marker of success, was only the fourth most popular answer at 45%. The American dream is changing, according to small business owners. Economic conditions have resulted in home ownership being less attainable, particularly for members of Gen Z, while the pandemic and the Great Resignation have driven many to prize being their own boss and gaining more freedom, comfort, and flexibility. Small business owners are often considered a litmus test for the American dream, as some entrepreneurs see startups as an opportunity to climb the socioeconomic ladder. Many of today's small business owners are also millennials and Gen Zers, demographic groups that have become increasingly more vocal about living life on their own terms in recent years. Almost a quarter, 24.7% of millennials say they plan to rent forever due to the exceedingly expensive cost of home ownership, according to recent survey data from Apartment List. That figure has doubled since 2010, up from 13%. Trends like quit quitting and the big quit have also empowered some Americans to push for more control in their professional lives, like advocating for flexible work arrangements and more downtime. Despite new definitions of the American dream, survey respondents said that lack of access to technology, education, and affordable healthcare still stand as barriers. But 62% are very confident that they'll achieve their goals within their lifetimes. American small business owners are thinking beyond revenue and sales growth when they consider what the American dream means to them. Today, it's more about feeling a sense of belonging, freedom, happiness, and work-life balance. Interesting, right? Oh, this is interesting. See, I like some of this stuff's interesting to me. Oh shoot, I'm not on StreamYards, honey. Sometimes you are allowed to have overnight visitors, but not live-ins. Depends on the type of unit he was in. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I figured you would. Yeah. So, Rob, darn it. Hey, next time. I never come on just on YouTube, but I'll come on for StreamYard. I'll do StreamYards next time. And yeah, that would be fun. Listen to this. This is interesting. I know you guys probably think, God, she gets entertained by the most boring articles. But I do. I find stuff like this entertaining. Former FBI agent shares 3 things people with high emotional intelligence always do when talking to others. See if this is you. See if you're highly intelligent emotionally. Okay? If you have high intelligence emotionally. Next time, school. Okay. For 6 years, I studied the habits and mindsets of some of the world's most influential and successful people. I wanted to learn how they think. In my new book, Hidden Genius, one person I highlight is Chris Voss. A key skill he mastered during his 24 years as one of the FBI's lead international negotiators was emotional intelligence. The secret, according to Voss, is knowing how to listen and read people. In 1993, for example, 2 men held 3 employees hostage at a Chase Manhattan bank in Brooklyn, New York. Voss was the second negotiator on the phone with one of the bank robbers. To resolve the conflict, he did 3 things that he says people with high emotional intelligence do when communicating with others, especially during sensitive conversations. Okay, number 1, speak soothingly. In that 1993 negotiation, Voss used a technique that he calls the late night FM DJ voice, a declarative, soothing, and downward inflecting voice that is applicable in nearly every situation. This tone of voice triggers a neurochemical reaction that calms your counterpart's brain down, and then creates an involuntary response of clear-headedness in both parties. Genuine curiosity is a hack for emotional control, he said in a 2018 podcast interview. If you talk out loud in a smooth, calming voice, you can actually calm yourself down too. Number 2, repeat statements as questions. Mirroring is an effective technique for building goodwill and gathering information. You mirror someone by repeating several key words they used in their last communication. For example, if the bank robber says, "I had a really hard day because of all of the stress I'm under," respond with, "The stress you're under?" This keeps you present and emotionally sober while allowing the bank robber to continue talking. And then the third one, label the other person's emotions. Voss then told the second bank robber, "It wasn't your fault, was it? And you regret that this happened, right?" Both of these questions insinuated that the robber simply got roped into a bad situation. Labeling is used to verbally identify and name your counterpart's emotions. A good label would be responding with one of the following: "It seems like you're in a stressful situation," or "It looks like you're unhappy with how things turned out." High emotional intelligence requires strategic listening. Voss was able to get the bank robbers to surrender and free the hostages because he did something that most of us probably wouldn't do in the midst of a high-pressure conflict. He listened. But his negotiating tools can be used across any situation in life. If you're able to master the art of listening, you can use your emotional intelligence to successfully diffuse conflict with your coworker, your spouse, or even your teenager. Interesting. Isn't that interesting? Anyway. Oh, I thought I just saw that bitch's name. Okay. I saw Paulina. I thought I saw the Abramovich. I thought I saw Marina Abramovich. I'm like, nuh-uh, fool. If she has anything to do with this, hell no. She's an evil, evil, evil woman. Evil woman. How long have I been on here? An hour and a half, you guys. Okay. I know sometimes I think less is more. Sometimes I think, you know what? I shouldn't stay on so long. Long lives are just, no one's going to want to rewatch a whole live that long. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing day to day in my life. So, I love you guys and I love coming on here and chatting with you all. And don't take this personal, but YouTube isn't my number one priority. Just saying. I'm going to go suck on my tank and change my clothes into something a little more comfortable. I don't know where my baby went. He took off. My baby's gone. I better enjoy it while he's gone. I have my bed to myself, you guys. All right. Well, I was so happy to be able to come on and I had some time to chat with you all. I love it. I love it when I have a little free time to do that because, as we know, I don't have a lot of free time to do that stuff. So I do it when I can. I definitely do. I think that hers is helping. I do. I think it's helping grow some hair in my spots that I'm losing a lot. I haven't been doing it 2 times a day like I'm supposed to. I just haven't had time. I mean, I'm busy and I forget. I do have the shampoo as well, which I have been using. Oh my gosh, this is almost gone. And I'm supposed to use a whole, a whole milliliter. And the first week I was using it, I was just putting a little bit in there. I wasn't putting a whole milliliter. So, I probably won't see any results out of this bottle. Love to see you do a video making some apple fritters like them. Oh, apple fritters? I've never made those. I'll have to look into that, Rob. Apple fritters. Good night, Robert. I've done, I think I've done a couple cooking videos, but not recently. I think I have a couple on there, honey. I do like doing them. It's just, having, it's just, I don't have much time where I'm here by myself. Usually my son's here and he's downstairs, and I guess I could do it, but, I don't want him getting in the video because I like to keep my personal life private. You know what I mean? I don't want to expose my children on here. So, yeah. But I will. Rob, I am going to go camping, I think, next weekend. So, if I do that with the neighbor, like we talked about, then I'll probably come on then. We could have a bonfire, right? We could do a bonfire and then we could roast marshmallows. Wouldn't that be fun? Make s'mores together? That would be a lot of fun. I would love to bring sauce, but I don't know. I'd have to check on the rules around here. You used to be able to take your dogs camping anywhere, but it sounds like possibly it might not be that way anymore. And another thing I really miss is the outdoor movie theaters. I used to love to go to drive-in movies. Okay, there it is. That's where that spot is. I don't know why they took those away. Of course they did. They had to put in big, expensive movie theaters and charge triple the amount to go. I did see a sign the other day, though, that somewhere was doing movies in the park. And I got to find that because I really want to go to that. Yeah, exactly. A Bigfoot watch. Yeah, we could do that. Let me look up really quick. What's it called? Movie in the park. Movies in the park. Is it? Let me try. Okay, July 21st. Here's where what movies do they have? Outdoor summer movie, pop-up drive-in. Hold on. Wait a second. Outdoor summer movies, drive-ins and pops. Big list of movie theaters. Okay, let me see. Where are they? No, I don't want that. That's not a pop-up drive-in. Most movies we list are free. Some are for $15 or less admission. Okay. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this phone number. Didn't I just see a phone number? Okay, where's the website? I'm trying to find, it said go to the website. Where's the website? Tell me the website. A few venues are 21 plus only. They mean so you can't bring your infant toddler. It means you have to be 21 and older and you can have alcohol. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It says go to the website, but there's no website. Hold on. These are all way, way, way south. Okay, here's this. Okay, hold on. So they're playing Maverick, Crocodile, The Goonies, Lightyear, Fantastic Beasts. See, where's the good stuff? Oh, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Luca, Thor, Love and Thunder. Okay, I know where that one is. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that. And then, don't they have any? Anyways, okay, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm trying to click on it, asshole. Okay, I'll just share this to myself so I can look at it later. All right, guys. I guess I could have gotten off here and done that. You didn't have to sit here for that. Okay. Love you guys. God bless. Sweet dreams. Sleep with the angels. And I will see you next time. Take care. Night, guys. St. Lizard's Aldrin. Nothing played but but what? Oh, I have a story. My father, when he took us on it. Yes. Okay. My father, when it was his time to take us, he had a Pinto. One of his cars was a Pinto. And he'd throw us kids in the back with blankets, blah, blah, blah. He would sneak us in to these drive-in movies. And they were sex movies. And he would tell my mom that he was taking us to Disney movies. And I remember I used to pee. I used to pee every single time he took us to those damn movies. I peed in his car. Ooh, he used to get so mad. I peed the bed till I was like 12 years old. So, hey, no shame. All right. Love you guys. I'm going to go visit my baby and change, wash my face, brush my teeth first. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Coachisms. Thank you. My daughter's okay. I don't know if you heard that. She's okay. The urine test came back okay, and the blood test came back okay. So, see, that's why I hate that stuff that I put in my hair, because it gets it kind of puts a weird texture in it. Okay, guys, love you. Love you very much. Very, very much. I appreciate all of you guys and your prayers and your kindness. Okay, bye.